Hey guys, this is PANIA and you're watching AUD.
You got my heart, don't I show you the proof? I give up the time.
Yo, what up, Cash fam? My name is Matthew Craig and you're watching AUD, Australia's Hip Hop Connect. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe and all that good shit down below, because as always, we bring you the biggest artists from Australia and around the globe. And today, I've got an absolute R&B queen in the building with me right now. Welcome, Pani, to the AUD studio. How you doing, fam?
That's good. How are you?
Good, really good, really good. I was just saying, like, I'm stoked to have you in the building because this is the first time after lockdown we're having an interview. And I get to actually have you in person rather than being over Zoom.
Blessings. I'm so over Zoom, dude.
Oh, I reckon it's worse than it.
They need to just like delete the whole fucking concept of that now.
Yeah, for real. It's done now. Like, we're done through the pandemic.
It's done. No,
Zoom's over.
It's done.
Yeah, it's
out.
out.
Zoom meetings.
Yeah. How'd you get through the last 6 months? What kept you sane?
What kept me sane? I was in the studio a lot.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if I can say that.
Low key. The virtual studio.
The virtual studio. Honestly, that's all that kept me sane. Like the studio, going for runs, working out, and just like being around my best friend.
Yeah.
Like me and him really like were together every day. So that kind of kept me going. So I'm blessed for that. But yeah, it did get to a point where I'm like, fuck, like this needs to end.
Yeah, I know.
This is
just
a
got
lot.
old real quick, didn't it? Especially the whole on again, off again.
Yeah, it was fucked.
Yeah.
Can I swear, by the way?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You can swear as many fucking times as you want on $80.
Okay.
That's dope. Have you been out and about since? Like.
Yeah, I'm honestly like tired now.
Yeah,
I've been
already
going
just flat out.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure the first day we could go out, I went out, and then there was just like a lot of Airbnb parties happening.
Yeah, man.
And then I went to Sydney, and then it's just it's a lot. I'm like trying to chill now.
Yeah, just keep it low key again. It was like time for another lockdown, maybe.
No, none of that.
Plan.
Did you go out?
I haven't been out yet. I'm about to this week. Yesterday was my birthday, so I'm about to go party this weekend.
Birthday.
Thank you.
Scorpio or?
Sag. First day Sag,
yesterday. Sag season, let's go.
Yeah, let's get it. But I've been out for dinner and stuff, and even that's just nice, just going to a restaurant.
Right?
Like, yeah.
So nice.
That's a vibe. Yo, let's talk Proof. Let's talk the new single, because it's a heater.
Thank you.
How's the reception been?
It's been good. A lot of people have been showing love, which like means a lot to me. I think as well it's really good to have like all the homies on board with like the cover art and just like the whole process, so they can like feel that love as well. It's been like that makes it real like special for me.
Yeah. Yo, the cover art was gorgeous. Tell us a bit about that.
Thank you. That was shot by my homegirl Jewel. Shout out Jewel. Shout out Blade for modeling that as well.
Big up.
Yeah, so that was kind of just, I don't know, like we really wanted to embody, like obviously another person, but we didn't want to make it like any faces in it. We kind of wanted to keep it mysterious. And
the hair and the text, like, how did that happen? Like, that was, I full looked at that for a minute.
That was a whole process. That was a lot. Yeah, that all came together really nicely, but it was kind of stressful getting that hair and getting like the proof, it all written out like that.
How long did that take?
Shout out Fracture. He did that in like 2 days. I was about to give up on that concept, but we put up a story. He came through and he like did that in like 2 days.
Hard.
Yeah, shout out Fracture. You guys need to hit him up for some cover.
Real, get it. Yeah. It feels like Proof and Icy, which we had earlier. It feels like the start of a new chapter for PANIA. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's that like? What's the intention behind that? Where are we heading? Like, because it feels like a total rebirth. Yeah.
So Proof is Icy was kind of just the beginning of like this PANIA sound, and I feel like for me, like my sound is not just one thing. Like I don't want to just be like trap or like R&B. Like I want to be just everything. Like I want PANIA to be the genre. I don't want it to be like, I don't know, like R&B trap.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
So like I want my voice to just be the main carrier, my own shit. So it's like, I don't know, I love all these different genres, but I don't want to just specifically be one. So like when I make my music, I take parts of everything and we'll just like lay it out on a track and whatever comes.
Yeah, man. And when you say you take bits from every different genres, what's some of the stuff you listen to? What'd you come up on?
I listen to a lot of like, recently I've been listening to a lot of like, I'm Array. I listen to a lot of Drake. I listen to a lot of like Thames, Wizkid.
Thames' new stuff's wild.
Yeah, crazy.
Gorgeous.
This guy called AUD, I think that's how you say it. Just honestly a bit of everything. When I first started making music, I was listening to a lot of like Erykah Badu and a lot of like neo soul.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, it's just a lot of random shit now.
Yeah, cool. And you mentioned WizKid there, and I want to touch on that because I can definitely feel those Afrobeat vibes on the new track.
Yeah, I think when we were making a lot of the stuff, I was listening to a lot of like that WizKid album, and I just love like the groups and all like the Afrobeat, Afro swing kind of melodies, kind of tracks. It reminds me of like the Polynesian music I used to grow up on.
Yeah.
So we wanted to kind of embody that as well.
Yeah, cool.
Which is like, I guess that's how Proof kind of came about.
Yeah, that's mad. And you just mentioned, your Polynesian roots. How does your sort of culture and family and heritage that influence the art that you make? Because I think it does importantly for everyone.
100%.
And we're seeing that a lot in the Australian sort of new wave or whatever renaissance you want to call it now, is where, diaspora communities, those of us who come from like immigrant backgrounds or whatever, can bring those flavours to our art. How does that affect you, and how do you do that sort of thing?
Well, I grew up like listening to like island music, and like every weekend my family would just play like Fresh Off the Boat. It's just like, I feel like only the Pollies or like the Maldives would know what it is. It's like this CD with just like island tracks on it, so that's what I would like grow up listening to.
Yeah, cool.
So yeah, definitely trying to find like elements of those genres and like put it into my own music is super important, of course. Like I want my people to connect, and people that can relate to me to connect to my music in a deeper way than just like listening to it.
Yeah, it's cool, like cultural influences. But then you've also got like, I feel lyrically what you're doing at the moment as well. Like there's a lot of that, whether you want to call it romance or heartbreak or whatever, but I feel there's empowerment in PANIA's music. Is that an important part of the messaging?
100%. Like to be like a female in the industry, also of colour, it's just like, I don't know, like I want to show people that like you can be powerful, like just be a bad bitch. Like,
talk your talk.
Like,
talk your talk.
I don't know, like I've always just been like that, so it's like comes out of my music naturally. Like I am a pretty shy person, but like I don't know, I feel like I can embody like confidence and power just through my music. And I guess that's how the lyrics come out.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. That's cool. And what about live? Like, have you had much live, obviously not over the last couple of years, but had much live experience? Is that something you're looking forward to now as things sort of open up?
Yeah, 100%. I used to do a lot of like smaller gigs back in the days when I was like on the come up. I kind of stood away from that a bit, and I'm kind of stepping away and just trying to get all my tracks together properly.
Yeah, cool.
So once I have that, I'll definitely do more lives. I definitely want to do more lives next year. But I do have a show coming out. I'm opening for Vetterborn.
Let's go.
Yeah,
let's go. Two queens on the lineup. That's going to be wild.
Yeah.
When's that and where's that?
December 17th at Colour Club.
Colour Club, good venue. Yeah, that's going to be wild. December 17th, make sure you get down. That shit's going to be crazy.
Come through.
Tell us a little bit more about your sort of upbringing. So you came up from the West Side. Shout out the West, was good.
Shout out West Side.
Tell us a little bit about around Altona, where you sort of came up. What was life like for PANIA growing up?
Life was fun. I feel like the West Side is so, like, there's so many different cultures. So there's always, like, shit happening, and there's always just, like, different influences around. But, yeah, I guess you grow up and you just see, like, the roads that people take. And it's, like, I don't know, I've always just been like, fuck, like, I do not want to be here, like, when I'm older. And it's very industrial as well. And it's, like, factories. It's, like, people either go to trade or they, like, I don't know, they become like warehouse workers, which is not bad. Like,
no, shout out everyone hustling.
Shout out everyone hustling. Like, people fucking hustle in the West Side.
For real.
And that's what I love, and that's where like a lot of my hustle mentality came from. But it's like, I don't know. It's just like it inspired me to just do better and like want more for my life.
That's cool. And what about music? Was there a moment you can remember like, yo, fuck, this is what I'm doing with my life? Or was it sort of little bits in a way, like?
Literally, like, it sounds so corny, but I was watching this Justin Bieber movie. Shout out Justin.
Shout out
Never
JB.
say never. And there was this scene where he was like singing to the crowd and they're all singing back. And his parents were like crying in the background. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, okay, this is what I want to do. Even though like I didn't even do music, I didn't sing. Like I was really shy as a kid and I never sang. But I don't know why, it's just something came over me and I'm like, I want to do that. Like that'd be so sick. And a lot of my best friends used to sing as I was growing up. And I would always like tell them like, I really want to know how to sing. Like you guys need to teach me. And I guess I just found it on my own and I started like, when no one was home, I would always like put on YouTube karaoke and just start like singing. And I would like voice memo myself and I'm like, oh, I'm kind of alright. Yeah. And then, I just started from that. Like, that's how it all started.
So where'd the pipes come from though? Because you got pipes, you got a voice. Anyone who hasn't heard Pania's music, she got pipes. Like,
I don't know, honestly, like, because I never grew up singing, ever.
Yeah.
Like, I remember I have this vivid memory of like my family doing karaoke and like everyone was shoving the mic in my face. I was just like a mute, like I just wouldn't sing. And I don't know, I was blessed, like straight up. Like I don't know. It just came. That's how I know it's meant for me.
Yeah, that's
like,
cool.
It wasn't something I'm like, I don't know, like I kind of just fell into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's the family dynamic like with that? Because often with like those of us who come from sort of immigrant backgrounds, like music, like you got to pursue something that's got a guaranteed income, you know? And music is so risky in that. Were family supportive in that? Or?
Yeah, they're actually really, really supportive. Like I'm
Dope.
really lucky with that. I think just to see them like making something out of my life is like, important to them. So yeah, they're always proud. They always hold it down for me.
That's cool. Shout out fam.
Shout
That's
out.
what's up. And what's next? What are we looking forward to? As I said, it's a new sort of chapter for Pania right now. Like, congrats on all the looks you're getting from like different press and DSPs and all that sort of stuff. I feel like the industry cogs are starting to work for Pania now, because like we've been fans for a minute. Like we've been supporting you for a few years now out here. Yeah. And to see the progression is cool, and it feels like it's building. What are we building towards? What's it looking like?
Well, we are building toward. What do you mean, like?
Like what's next for you?
What's next? I've got a few singles coming, a few videos. You guys are just gonna see like the evolution of Pania and like what I put my heart and soul into, and it's all gonna come into life, sonically and visually.
Yeah, cool.
So that's really exciting.
That's exciting.
And I can't wait to show everyone. It's gonna be fun.
That's what we're about. So let's skip forward a little bit. Let's say we like 5-10 years down the track. We're looking back on this interview now. What are the sort of things that Pania's got out of this music game? What is it, the things that make you tick, the inspirations, or what's almost like your purpose in this biz?
I just want to like look back. I want to be in like my villa in Italy with like all my homies, all like my day ones. And we can all look back and be like, fuck, we made it. And like everything we've done has been impactful and has just been like something special that like the world can relate to. And like, I don't know, it just makes them feel something. Like at the end of the day, I just want to make people feel something. Yeah,
cool. I really vibe with that. Let's talk a little bit about R&B and just the state, because you mentioned before about you want to be like an inspiration to other women of colour. Like, women of colour, let's make it clear, are running the music game in Australia right now, whether you know it or not. And especially in like the R&B, soul, neo-soul lane. It's crazy right now. How's it feel to be a part of this wave and this renaissance? Like, you're all about to take over the world.
It's beautiful, like about time. Honestly, about fucking time. I just think, it's special. I think we need to like keep on supporting each other, like, and realize, there's room for everyone, like every single one of us. And like we're about to literally take over the world. Yeah,
because you had that track with CD.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
CD. Yeah, like we're all doing our thing, and it's like, it's about time that like the world gets to see it.
And I think it's so unique as well, because that R&B sound that's emerging from Australia right now, it's so global. And though the rappers like all doing their thing, there's like little beefs and there's egos in rap. I feel like the female R&B community is just like, yo, we want to love and uplift each other and empower each other.
That's how it should be. That's how it really should be. Like we're all trying to like do our thing, and the more that we get into those rooms, the more like everyone else has that opportunity to.
That's mad. So is there anyone specific like that you've seen in the scene that you're like, yo, I want to work with you?
In the Australia scene, I really fuck with Unami. She's from Brisbane.
She's crazy. She got bars.
Yeah.
That'd be a big track.
Yeah.
That'd be a big track. Yo, we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna make it right here. You heard it here first on $80 right now.
Oh, no.
And I hear rumours, I hear whispers of a potential PANIA project in the not too distant future.
Yes, 100% in the works.
That's gonna happen?
It's coming.
We're getting a project?
It's coming.
We're getting all these exclusives right now. Yo, family, thank you so much for coming through today. Like, it's been an absolute privilege to have you here.
Of course.
Love following your journey over the last few years and
Yeah.
loving the sort of evolution you're going through right now. And I know in the next 5-10 years it's only going to get crazy.
100%.
So,
Thank you for always supporting. You guys are like day one.
it's mad as love.
It means a lot.
Let's go. Go check out PANIA. Right now, proof is out. Go cop that shit. Now we coming up AU dollars. Let's go.